I have something to say. This is Jayme, and he's got a movie out that you need to see. It's called Black Friday. So go see it.
And this is,
I'm Eric Avari.
And this is Eric Avari. He clearly just said that, and I like repeating stuff. So this
but
is
his movie isn't repetitious. So go see it.
Hey everybody, I'm here at DBQCon, and we're promoting Black Friday. And Harley Quinn stopped to say hi. And you know, we're just having a great time. So yeah, this will definitely be on the DVD features, which by the way, I gotta plug here. I'll be right back.
That's awesome.
Oh no, it's already wet.
Which guy did that?
There's a wet spot, damn it.
Who did that?
He did.
That's awesome.
And punch me in the face. Punch me in the face. No. Why would you do that?
It wasn't even hard.
That's so mean.
You heard that, right? He's encouraging it.
Yeah, there it is. This is Robin. She's got her face turned away from the camera. Now she's got to turn towards the camera. Gonna zoom in on that. Zoom in on them lips right there. There you go. There's the money shot. I gotta mess with her just a little bit. She rocked Harley Quinn yesterday.
Thanks, mate.
And yeah, now I guess Tuesday we'll find out whether she is a permanent addition to Black Friday or not. I know. I'm getting a strong vibe she is, so say hello to everybody on the DVD.
Oh, hello.
They can't hear that.
Hello.
Okay, that they might be able to hear. Alright, you see, this is what happens. I rope people into doing stuff, and yeah, I'm talented. I am your Jesus. So that being said, say hi to the camera.
Hello.
Check out her earrings. Hang on, let's look at her earrings real quick.
Zoom all up in my ear.
I was looking at the Harley one.
Now let's look in her ear.
Instead of paying $20.
Oh my God, this actually went all the way in your ear. That is ridiculous.
I paid for $2.20.
She gave you the deal, $2.20. Nice.
But I got a certain one that you know.
Right.
We got some amazing celebrities up here. We got Eric Avari, David Nichol, and Sean Rogerson.
And then there's the guy that was photographing the toys from Pasta.
Okay.
I have him as a photographer too.
Really?
The Rogerian.
There you go. There's your hero.
Too much tongue action for a DVD.
You're just staring.
Oh. Alright, everybody tense up! My name is... I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because of the fact I know your question. So yes, my name is Jayme Schmidt. I'm the director. No, I'm not the director. Why would I be the director? I'm the producer, the writer, the editor, and I star in this wonderful little $1,400 project known as Black Friday. And Actually, you know what? You guys gotta introduce yourselves. All right, we're gonna. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm Megan. I play Lizzie.
You know what? I actually have a loud enough voice. I don't even have to worry about it. You know what, Cal?
Oh, just.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Vanessa on Black Friday, so yeah.
Hi, I'm Brooke, and I play the computer.
Hi, and I'm John Swift, and I do special effects, and I just started on the project a couple weeks ago. So, all right, back to you, Jayme.
Pass that back off to me. All right. Ooh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, that being said, it was back in Christmas of 2015 that a friend of mine and I had discussed, you know, we just gotten off a short project called Unremarkable, and it was one of those things we had decided, okay, well, we want to do another film. So what do we got to work with? Well, we have another friend, Michael St. Dennis, who actually does the radio station, one of the radio stations here in Dubuque. I think it's one of, is it? Okay. I think it's 101.3. Yeah, he does 101.3, and he actually had mentioned on the radio around Thanksgiving time that there aren't any, there are like Christmas horror movies, there are like, well, Easter horror movies, whatever the case may be, there are very rare Thanksgiving horror movies. So she asked me to write a script. I wrote a script in 3 months called Black Friday. We started preliminary filming around May. We did some casting, and we're still filming this thing. It's a very hard process trying to wrangle everybody together with a no budget, because if you have a budget and you have the time and you have the funds in order to do the things you want to do, that's not a problem, because you can pay them and then they'll be right there in a heartbeat. But if you don't have those funds, it's very hard to try to get everybody wrangled together. And I'm astounded, I'm amazed with the cast and the crew and just the dedicated, the hard-working, all around wonderful people that we've worked with on this project. And it's one of those things I just couldn't ask for better people to work with. And basically, if you want to know what the film is about, the trailer probably didn't tell you much or at all anything. So that being said, yeah, the film is about an alien takeover, and jokingly in a matter of Shaun of the Dead, or what's the name of that movie? The Faculty. Yeah, it's in a manner of the fact. I see you, Harley Quinn. I know you're right there. In a manner of the Faculty, or for what was the other one? I have short term memory. Which. Yes, we kind of take bits and pieces of everything. There's some from the Big Bang in there. There's something from everything in there. But it drives more towards comedy than it did towards horror eventually, and then it just became a science fiction film altogether. So that being said, the comedy aspect is the main characters are just completely clueless. Just ridiculously clueless about this alien takeover. They have no idea that this is what it is, and that's the joke of the film. Nobody would know. Everybody would assume right away, oh, it's an alien takeover. They think it's everything else but that, and I just think that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Nobody's ever tried to do something like that, to my knowledge at least. And if somebody has, great, pass that my way. I definitely want to see that. I'm gonna pass the mic off to you now. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Tell them about your raging alcoholic.
Well, I play Lizzie, a girl that, you know, has a drinking problem.
That's just keeping it shy.
Okay, maybe a bit more than a drinking problem. And she just, there's like more to her than what everyone, than meets the eye, what everyone sees at first. It's just, with Lizzie, you just don't know what to expect. Like, you think that you figure her out, and then something else happens, and it's just like, you realize, oh God, I really don't know her. Like, oh my God. So. favorite character.
Okay, so I play Vanessa, and the first scene that you most likely will see her at is the date scene, the awkward date scene at a bar/billiards. Come on, how awful can that be? So, you're gonna see her come off screen about 4 or 5 different times and then come back and you just be like, what? Why? Pikachu, hey.
Pikachu. Yeah, we see you.
We choose you. Come on.
We see you, Junior.
But and then you'll see her go to like a river walk where you do get to see Lizzie again, and that's hilarious. I'm not gonna tell you about the last scene that you see her in. You're just gonna have to watch the movie and find that out. But yeah, that's the mainly thing about her. Main thing about Vanessa is that she's mean. She's very, very mean. She's complete opposite of myself.
I wouldn't necessarily call her mean. I would just say she's got a very dry, sarcastic sense of.
She's mean.
Okay,
She's just
fine.
mean.
She's mean.
Yeah, that's about Vanessa that I can think of for right now until I can get to know her just a little bit better.
All right, now before she even says anything, I just wanted to let you all know she is the first actress DSRP has ever hired here, and she's been my longest friend. And I always manage to go for it whenever I do.
Sorry. But I had the mic.
Yeah, you do.
So, I guess going off that, I've known him since 2nd grade, and since then he's kind of roped me into anything. I mean, that's kind of why I'm dressed as Poison Ivy right now. He's the reason I got into comics, the reason I became a nerd.
What was I thinking?
See, now I'm more obsessed than he is. But,
Create a monster.
yeah. So I am Brooke and I play the computer. So it's a small part, but it's when he kind of finds out what is going on. Like why, like what is happening. And so I'm kind of the one that informs him on it all. I sound like Siri. So
Which we were going to make you sound like Siri, but then you sounded too much like Siri, so we had to cut back to Siri again.
yeah, we gotta work on it.
Who says things like that?
You told me to act like a computer. The first thing that came to my head is Siri. It's on everyone's phone. So, I guess, yeah.
Hi, I'm John Swift. I've only been with the project for about 2 weeks. I met Jayme through something called the Great River Film Initiative here in Dubuque.
This magical thing is the reason you all see a UFO on the screen.
Yeah, I made the UFO in the film, and also I did kind of a slow motion shot in the trailer that Jayme rolled in of that girl right there. And my motivation for getting involved with a project like this is that I want to do something that's more scripted. But I can't plug the Great River Film Initiative enough for allowing us to have a space at Mindframe to preview the film and stuff like that. It's a great club to get involved in. And if you guys want to join us, in working on this film, you guys are welcome to, I think, right, Jayme?
Well, that is why we are here. That is why we are here at DBQCon. We are here to basically let you know that this exists and we need help. Doesn't matter what it is, if it's acting, if it's editing, if it's whatever you can bring to the table. It's all about a group effort of dedicated people who are willing to work on chicken feed. That being said, nothing. We had $1,400 to this budget. Which, yeah, you get experience. It is
fun. I mean,
Which,
it's like going out to a bar, you get nothing for that, but you drink a lot of it.
yeah, I mean, you go home, you wake up with a hangover. I get that for a fact, but you're right. It's not that you don't get nothing, because most people it's like, oh, it's a payment. You pay to do this. With us, it's like you come in, you have fun, and that's what the project is about. It's about having fun. It's about having fun. That's what it's about. And you know, we're always looking for that extra help. And you know, even if you even remotely think that you can bring something to the table, please, by all means, stop over at the booth, say hi, and just say, hey, I want to get in touch with you, and I'll set up a meeting, and we'll go from there. Or yeah, even come to the film meetings. So how many of you are from Dubuque, if you don't mind me asking? All right, how many of you are familiar? You're not from Dubuque? I'm looking right at you.
Me? No.
Yeah, you.
I mean, I live in Dubuque.
What are you doing here? That's just Helen. I love Helen. So anybody who's here from Dubuque, every second Saturday of the month at 10 a.m., Mind Frame Theaters behind the Kennedy Mall has a film meeting where local film makers get together and they talk about what they're working on. They link out to one another, they support one another, and that's what it's about. So that being said, should we actually move into questions if these guys actually have any questions, or should we dig a little bit more into this mystery of a film? Does anybody have any questions, or should I just keep rambling?
Looks like they all want.
No, he wants me to keep talking. All right, who was the microphone pass? Kelly, I feel like you always have something to say. I'm gonna give this to you just because I can.
Hi. I don't have anything to say besides it's fun kicking your ass on screen.
It doesn't matter if I'm on screen or off screen, you're gonna kick my butt anyway. So that being said, I gotta ask though, as a producer and the writer aspect, how was the experience like for you so far?
The experience of Black Prey, honestly, the experience has been wonderful. It's wonderful working with such an amazing cast and an amazing effect editor, and I guess the producer too. It's definitely been an experience of a lifetime to be able to put out your skills in acting and being able to get it out there and as soon as possible. It's been fun.
So we're gonna go see Black Friday, right?
Yeah, I can't wait.
So you're gonna go see Black Friday, right? Right?
Maybe. Okay. Yes.
I live Black Friday. I work in retail.
Well, yeah, people should definitely go see it. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Anthony Wedgeworth, and I'm going to see Black Friday. See you there.